Hey everyone, welcome back to Comic Book Corner, and today, guys, we are talking about Earth 2 issue number 6. That's right, guys. Want you guys to see this cover without all the wording of the Earth 2 and the issue 6, and to appreciate the artwork on this cover. You would think it's a bunch of zombies and things of that nature, but it's obviously Grundy. Uh, having his gray take over the world, basically. This story arc has been 6 issues in the making. It's been long. We're kind of getting ready to say, okay, what's going on here? But it's over now. And I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen in this series after this issue is over. Our book here is written by James Robinson, and Nikolai Scott is the penciler, and Trevor Scott is the inker. Again, the cover is phenomenal. Great cover. I love the artwork in this series. I think it's tremendous. I love how Hawkgirl's drawn. I love Alan Scott, The Flash. They're all beautifully drawn. Grundy himself is great. Here I'm going to give you a couple pages to show. I mean, this just says it all. I just love just the World Army Central Intelligence Hub just floating above Metropolis, and just how Metropolis is just basically destroyed at this point. I love that page. Here we have another page where Grundy here is just fighting Adam in a gigantic state, as Adam is too. He is as a huge monsters figure at this point. This book was really good. Some people thought it was okay, and yes, it is okay, because the reason being is that the ending of the book kind of just it kind of ended. It's like you spend and invest all your time for 6 months into a book and to a story arc, and it's kind of like, okay, it's over. Alan Scott pretty much handled Grundy like it was nothing. Um, so that's how I took it at the end. But I'm anxiously waiting to see where this story goes. I mean, I enjoyed it. I like this better than the regular Justice League and regular Earth, I guess. Um, we can see that this battle is continuing here against all our team members here against Grundy. They're protecting Alan Scott's body from being destroyed because he went into the gray, and he's trying to basically destroy the gray from destroying the entire globe. Sloan here, however, has another. He wants to make a better decision. He basically wants to nuke the entire area and destroy all the people and everything else, because he feels that there's going to be nothing left of the earth anyway, so why not just nuke it, so it was a pretty cool issue. Again, we can see that there's a lengthy battle here between the Flash and Grundy. Let me see if I can get a better focus here. 1 month away, guys, and I'm hoping to get a new camera, so then everything will be much better. So we'll get the background. We have the new background now, and get a new camera and stuff like that. So, but this issue, again, it goes back to Alan Scott, how he gets sucked into the gray, and he sees his ex-lover, or his lover here, his partner who he was going to marry, and the gray is basically sucking him in, so he doesn't do what he's supposed to do, and that's destroy the gray matter. And eventually he comes to his senses. He's like, this is not right. This is nothing. This is nothing that's real. And all of a sudden he eradicates the gray. You see, he just sits on a ring and just destroys everything, And then all of a sudden it's all retreating back. So in the end, as Grundy makes his approach, Alan Scott comes to, and next you see that he's super pissed off, and Grundy's just no match for him whatsoever at all. No match for him at all. And what happens now is that Grundy and Alan Scott do this battle, and he basically takes him to the atmosphere where he can't really do anything. Hawkgirl and Flash are like, dude, where'd he go? You know, so he's out there like that. And all of a sudden now they get higher and higher, and further as Alan Scott gets from the Earth, what happens then is that he starts losing his power. But he has enough power because the missiles were shot in the air. They were fired. And he takes his ring and he takes the missiles and he flings them across all the way outside of the Earth. And we can see here, he's out there on the atmosphere. He's outside of the atmosphere, but flings the missiles away. And then in the end, he basically shoots Solomon Grundy all the way to the moon. Boom. And he's just stuck there. He's stuck. Nothing really happens to him. Alan Scott loses all his powers at this point, and he's hoping by the time he falls back to Earth, he'll get his powers back. And but as he's falling, Hawkgirl comes to the rescue and catches him. And after after we see Grundy here, you know, basically helpless, can't do anything. He's physically now stuck on the moon. Can't destroy anything there, so I don't know how he's going to go back, but that's the end of him for a while, I guess. So we'll see what happens. And then next thing we see is that, you know, they asked them, you know, Flash and Hawkgirl talking to Alan Scott, sitting there saying, oh yeah, you know what, we'll make a great team, you know, and he's like, no, sorry guys, kind of awesome, I'm kind of better than you, so peace out, and I'll see you later. And they're just like, in the end, he's like, Hawkgirl's like, what an ungrateful ass, you know? And then at the end, Flash is like, yeah, for sure. Still, it poses the question, what do we do now? And it leaves you at a great cliffhanger at the end, because now we're just back to the two of them. Maybe it's possibly Adam's going to join the team. We're not sure 100% yet. And in the next issue, it says, whatever happened to Mr. Terrific? So in this issue, again, it wasn't bad. It was kind of a quick read, but it kind of did end in a way where it's like, I wish the battle between Grundy and Alan Scott was a little bit more dramatic than just, all right, let me take him to the Earth, and you know. So it kind of just ended. You're just waiting for this great climactic issue here at the end of this long story arc, and that's kind of what happens. But it does leave questions on the table to see what's going to happen to this team. Who else could join the team? So I'm definitely going to continue this series. It's a great series, I think. I think art is terrific. Hopefully, the art team and the team stays on this book, because I do think they do a decent job. So, guys, that is my review on Earth 2. Tell me what you think of this issue. Do you read it? Are you going to drop it? What did you think of the ending? And just give me your thoughts on everything altogether. So, guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Book Corner. Until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer saying, see ya!